Went to this person's account. That's pretty good music. Nothing over the top. Welcome, Gabe. Gabester. Ah, is that why? Is that why it's not working? Because it's on a different thing. uh. Yo.
Dark.
How you doing?
Dark's George.
How you doing?
Alright, got back earlier.
Oh, nice, nice. Where you been?
Walking.
Oh, fair enough.
The whole day. Been walking around my area. Yeah, I know, I'm getting off the chair, don't worry.
No, I'm saying Jesus walked a while.
Oh, chair.
My chair also squeaks a bit now.
Yours?
Yeah, but I don't move much. If I move forward a bit, it will squeak.
Ha! Sweet brother.
Yes, music is getting loud, foolish. Just Kong. You know.
Oh yeah, I had crap. There was a video I wanted you to react to or get your opinion of. It's about Ultron.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, watch it after if you want.
Yeah, after it's fine.
But I should have
It's a bit
streamed
interesting,
earlier.
and it makes me and it really makes me think if Ultron was really a villain or not.
Depends how you look at it.
Well, maybe this video might have you change your mind. Because technically, well, he is a villain, but technically, it's not his fault.
No. Yeah. And
also, bruh, he looks... What?
Oh, so I never really thought of him as a villain though.
Oh. And also, what the heck? He looks like freaking Megatron.
Does he?
I mean, yeah, look at the heads.
Depends which Megatron's talking about though. It's been a few.
Oh, look. One of them looks similar, though. And I mean, they're literally both called Tron, so...
True.
Mega Ultron. You know what? That would be an interesting name. Mega Ultron.
Jeez. Oh, why is this not shown? It's being idiotic.
Ah, the Beast Glove, of course.
I don't really like the Beast Glove much.
What? Why?
Just useless. Doesn't really make Kong any stronger. Outside of protecting him.
Debatable.
And like the electric punch which he never uses. Doesn't make him much any more powerful.
Actually he does.
He used it once.
Twice.
No, once.
Twice. Wait, I thought he used it on Scar King.
No. Used it once in the when he first got it.
I thought he also did when he punched the building. I saw lightning.
Oh, it might be that one as well. Nothing too like helpful, I guess.
Maybe if he uses it more, I don't know. I mean, he seems to like it though, like Bernie said.
Yeah.
I just liked it because it looked cool at first, but at the same time, it does take away from being grounded realistic, I guess.
Definitely.
And plus, he needed something anyway. Scar King had taken the axe, which I guess was his axe to begin with. Now, I guess, like you said the other day.
Yeah. Apparently, it's his axe.
I wonder if he's responsible for killing that specific Godzilla.
But there's no other Godzillas though. It's just Godzilla.
If he was to still be a species, I mean. Because where else would the thing come from?
Godzilla.
Stupid Toho.
Welcome Marvel. It's just Godzilla's dorsal. There's no one else's.
Sadly, as of right now.
I doubt they'll change it.
Well, if they introduce the sun, that's pretty much one way it could. That's the only way. It seems.
Yeah. Because Toho is insecure. This music's interesting.
It's relaxing. Bro's purple now. Now he's more like Thanos. Actually, no. Kind of looks like he looks like a hairy version of the Amazing Bulk, if you know what that is.
No idea what that is.
Oh, it's okay. Hold on.
It's going pretty well, Marvel. How about you?
You know, before even Marvel's in the chat. Hey, Marvel, do you know who the Amazing Bulk is?
Just gonna fucking destroy my stream. I don't have plans to, unfortunately. I'm just more bothered about my own model.
I don't know why. I kind of like the silver glove.
It's interesting.
Makes it look more unique. And it looks more like something that's actually taken off Mechagodzilla than making it gold. Not that gold's not cool, but still.
About... Oh, white's pretty cool.
How about blue? Diamond. Oh, okay, the green's a bit exotic there.
Diamond blue. Or diamond blue, huh?
Maybe another kind of blue.
Kind of more royal blue. Isn't royal blue more dark blue? I'm not a color person. I don't know.
Oh! The GXK song.
Yeah.
I knew that sounded familiar.
Red. Marvel asks how you are, by the way.
I'm doing good. How about you, Marvel?
That was Sandy.
Doing okay?
Twitter. Purple. Looks cool. Pink. About red. More orangey red.
I don't know, but if anything, red color would probably make sense if the glove was glowing or something.
Yeah. I find red kind of... But
I don't know, that's just, I don't really see it working as red metal. Maybe a different kind of red, actually. Well, like Crimson Typhoon, if you know who that is.
yeah. Slightly.
Yeah, what if you try that color?
Do this now. Ember thinks I'm kind of weird for not liking King of the Monsters theme songs.
Well, he thinks you're weird for it? Yeah, you are.
Not really.
But to be fair, you're not a classic fan, so kind of hard to see.
The
gosh,
best
so-
theme or soundtrack is not King of the Monsters, is Skull Island, then GVK, then GXK,
No, not
then King of the
KSI.
Monsters,
No, no, definitely not.
and the G14 at the bottom because like the most bland and forgettable one.
Definitely, that one's way above. That one's way above Junkie any day. And thankfully, he's not coming back.
This stuff never bothered me. I think they're fine.
No, the classic's better. It tries to be the classic, and it's just not. It just doesn't work.
I'd rather that than literally just the classic.
But the classic is classic. You're just a monster.
Classic
You're the monster
just stay in the classic times.
No, it's meant to be modernized, and it's been modernized.
Yeah,
It was even a -1 again, actually. But you wouldn't know.
disgusting.
Oh, you wouldn't know though. 40-minute reaction.
I would know.
Anyway. No, you wouldn't.
B5 Club.
But either way.
Good.
Either way, I can agree with KSI's choice though. That music, I can't hate on that one.
Yeah, KSI, GVK, GSK, King of the Monsters, and G14.
No. No. KSI, King of the Monsters. Well, no. King of the Monsters. Well, okay. So let me think this over actually. Theme-wise. Because you're including Kong in this, so hold on.
Just soundtrack, please.
Depends.
Just soundtrack.
King of the Monsters, KSI, 2014.
2014.
and- Yes, 2014.
Above GVK?
Dun. No. What? Why would I put that above?
Hong Kong soundtrack, bro. That's like the best soundtrack.
I said KSI. I put KSI above already. What?
I said Hong Kong, the Hong Kong soundtrack in GVK. That's better than
Oh.
G14.
Okay, fine. That specific one is better than G14.
And the Antarctic one
Yeah.
from GVK. And the Kong theme song, and the Godzilla theme song, the evil sounding.
And Antarctica, I don't really remember that one, but the King of the Monsters Antarctica is better. I'll say that. I'll say that one. It is, but okay. Classic's better.
Was I like originality more than just copy paste the old theme songs?
It's not just copy paste. There's new things added to it. Also,
Barely.
it is whatever, but okay.
Yeah, I'll show
If
you
you're
a
more
bit
of a
of.
classic, if you were more of a classic fan, you would understand how impactful it meant, how much it means to fans. But you'll never know. So
I like originality. Yeah, I'll let you listen to a bit of the Antarctic one from GVK.
I didn't say it's bad. I just said King of the Monsters is better. Immediately, KSI is already better. But
And what about the Hong Kong? Oh, Hong Kong.
oh yeah, this one's awesome. This one. Dun. Okay, this outmate is good. The dun. That one. That specific thing. Okay, if we have to go off of varieties of songs, because there's multiple different kind of songs in each thing. So.
You also gotta remember that
Oh my god.
each movie portrays each other's different. Like, King of the Monsters Godzilla theme song shows him like a higher power, protector, good type thing, and then GVK Godzilla theme song shows him as like evil, not evil, but well, literally God's wrath. That's what it's portrayed as.
Okay, you can still use the classic with him being evil.
It is the
too,
classic.
you know?
The GVK one has the classic in, but it has a different mortality where it's
That
less
is-
up.
No, GVK is not. That is not classic. No. That it's trying something new to be like the classic, sure, but that is.
It
not
has the
classic.
classic.
It goes dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it's just
That's
faster
not
pace
dun, dun,
and
dun, dun, dun.
yeah, it's the exact same thing, just slowed down.
No, it's. Dun,
If you go to the original,
dun, no, it's literally playing like dun 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 dun. Nah, Wait, okay. Oh no, wait. Let me start from the beginning. Dun 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 dun. It doesn't sound anything like that.
If you slow down and change the pitch of it manually, you'll get the exact same bloody song.
Okay, but when you play it as a whole, though, it's still not the same. Like you have, like you just said, you have to change it yourself to hear that. Like what? No,
Because it's not a
that doesn't count.
complete rip-off copy of the original song, but he changed it while keeping
Yeah,
the
which is
original
why
in.
it's not the. Which is why it's not the classic at that point. It's different.
It's
Then.
the classic, but reimagined. Well, Kingdom Hearts is just the
Yeah,
classic
it's a remix.
with extra shit into it.
If you want to call it it's a remix at that point, sure, but it's not the exact original.
But then you
what
go
it
with
was.
like Kingdom Hearts is just a remake or it's like Kingdom Hearts is just the original soundtrack with extra bit into it, where GVK soundtrack is literally just the original soundtrack but edited and changed a bit. Whereas more
That one is portrayed. With King of the Monsters, you're still able to recognize it, but with GBK, it sounds just.
you
No,
can recognize it because
it
it's the
sounds
exact
different.
same fucking song. That's why you can recognize it. It's the exact same song. It just adds extra bass to it. That's literally the only difference really between it.
Well, the way they made it in the last two movies, I didn't like it. So, sums up.
Because it's portrayed differently.
Well, it's portrayed differently. The fans didn't like it, and now Junkie's out. And I'm happy he's not coming back.
It's like literally, Ken the Monsters is the uplifting and portrays a higher power, but nice and good. Uplifting, while GVK is the opposite way. It's still it shows the power they have, but it shows as guys as a more unstoppable evil force because that's what it was in the movie. Therefore, his songs are slower pace with heavier. It's like Doom. Doom's very heavy, literally. Same thing. It just
I can't
shows.
believe I'm saying this, but I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Kong has a better theme in GBK than
Fucking
Godzilla.
what theme?
In
It
GBK,
doesn't have a fucking theme.
kind of does.
You show me the Monsterverse Kong theme song. What you reckon as Monsterverse
Well,
Kong?
it's not. Well, it's not exactly his prominent theme that's consistent,
Exactly.
but it's like he has better ones that are used for him. He has better ones that are used for him than Godzilla does.
It's like one theme song in just KSI. It's the only one that has a theme song.
Which that one is I like better. So
It's fine. Crazy. Godzilla has apparently the better fucking theme song than Monsterverse. Because Kong doesn't have one.
if it's King of the Monsters, sure, but GPK GXK, no, I don't like that one.
It's literally the exact same thing.
2014, it's different, I guess.
It probably follows the same as the original theme song. Kong shows his own theme song. He shows his own theme song that's not a fucking slow, bloody, soft fucking music. All this theme song in Monsters recently has just been slow paced, soft, and made of really like evil kind of one. Not evil, but like heavy. You know? That's what he's missing.
I kind of considered that. I've always assumed that dun 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 that was kind of either Kongs or a mix of both of theirs. I don't know.
I never recognized that as either's. But I guess you could put it as Kong, but I guess it could probably match up to his chest beat, which doesn't fucking do anyways. It doesn't make sense.
That I would usually say that. I say both because like the music still continues when Kong has nothing to do with the other fight scene with Godzilla vs. Scylla. It plays there too. Dun 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 dun.
Probably just a way
Which
to.
that one it tries more. The Evolve one, like here's the thing, that one tries even more to be like the classic than GBK. It tries to be more, but it's just
How? It's even less. You know about.
I hear it more in that one. When Godzilla evolved, I heard it a little bit there, but not really. Or it sounds like they tried, but it's like no.
The Evolve fucking theme song is so goddamn
But I can't.
shit that even Fortnite did it better. You know how bad you have to be to make Fortnite do a better theme song than you can, or the movie can. That's how bad it is.
I mean, that one wasn't too bad. It's just Fortnite one's not bad. I don't hate the
Exactly, I'm
Fortnite one.
saying like
I thought you
how
said you liked the Fortnite one.
I'm saying that it's good, but because how bad it is in the movie, Fortnite outshowed them. That's how bad it was in the movie that Fortnite outshowed it in also the Evolve theme song.
Mm, I
I
don't think it was the worst. It's just not the classic.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think it should have a classic. It's not the same. It should be a different, not in relatively to as a classic theme. That should be a bit different, like the Fortnite one.
Okay, how about this? Have full themes like he has throughout his era. Have both simply, not just give it to him and just take it away like that. Like no,
Because Evolve
that's what I
should.
hate about the MonsterVerse. They give. And here, the one thing I dislike about the MonsterVerse, and this goes for Kong too. They give them things, but then they take them away later.
Because MonsterVerse is incompetent and can't get one single director to direct it.
I mean, they had Winger for like 2 movies, but now he helped, thankfully.
Yeah, it should have kept it. Cause at least it would have half make sense instead of jumping from one place to another place without any connection.
Well, we don't know what Grant can do yet. He may cook.
If he somehow keeps the MonsterVerse connected to Adam Wingard's versions, but he probably won't. Therefore, getting rid of Adam Wingard probably made it 10 times worse.
I mean, Trapper's coming back actually.
Doesn't really mean a whole lot though.
Oh shoot!
Welcome, burgers. Doesn't mean a whole lot though.
I'm just saying it's possible. I didn't say it is.
I think getting rid of the getting rid of the director is probably worse for the MonsterVerse than just keeping Adam Wingard. So now it's gonna be another bloody thing.
The brick could be used, and he can just come back later.
The damage would have done. So, welcome, burgers. Like I said, damage would have done. They should have kept Adam Wingard. Or I guess Adam Wingard should have stayed, because he wasn't fired. He just left. You know the MonsterVerse. God forbid they wait a few bloody months. Now we're gonna pump out more movies. Because they just waited a bit, they could have got Adam Wingard back. Like I said, they don't like waiting apparently. Most of it's so goddamn shit, honestly. I don't think any of them knows how to actually make a universe, because none of the directors or whoever runs the MonsterVerse knows how to make a bloody universe. Just one director goes, another director comes. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Look at my weight painting. It's pretty natural. And this is not the best, but still look at it. Problem solved. I just added a football, so it's nice. Oh yeah, it was completely useless. I also made rigging the Beast Glove incredibly hard because he would flex and then his bicep would go through the Beast Glove. So I just like removed it. And also you probably couldn't
I'm getting
see.
so much.
What?
Ooh. Nothing. Continue. Sorry.
It was just adding extra to the model which isn't needed and you can't even see it. I could probably just add
Brachus!
I could probably just add fucking shape keys in, but that's not a big deal. Only way it was a big deal was like you made the actual muscle kind of like move around, but I don't think that was too much of an issue. The beast is mostly rigged. It's just the upper half needs actions. Can't see.
I mean, yeah, Bragus is here. Of course, I gotta say what up Bragus.
Indeed.
Oh my gosh.
And
Tom's finger looks so hurt there for a second.
oh yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! That's just Hmm. So it does move with the hand.
Yeah, it's just not
Interesting.
fully done yet. I need to do actions for it. So all this is behind.
Oh well. For the rest of it, it looks pretty good for what it is so far.
Yeah, well, the bottom half is pretty good. I organized the rig a bit, but
Did you see Thunderbolts yet?
no.
Uh,
It's been like 1 day since you asked me this.
okay, I'll shut up then.
I was streaming, so maybe
I'll
we
wait
should
till
just.
tomorrow then.
I'm not gonna watch it tomorrow. It'll be probably when it comes out. You can buy it. I ain't going to the cinema to watch a
Wait, so
shit
you're not
movie.
seeing tomorrow?
No, so I was gonna see it tomorrow. I'm gonna say
What the? It sounded like you said the word tomorrow.
I said I'm not gonna see it tomorrow either. I said I'll probably wait until it's out fully, like, just,
Oh,
or when it's on HD. I'll just watch it at home. I ain't going to see a shit movie at the
Okay, I'll
theaters. It's probably shit. I'm gonna waste my money
It's
all the
not-
time or going to a place.
well, I'll say this: it's not the worst Marvel movie, but it's definitely, it's not definitely Wolverine level. I will say that it's definitely not an Avengers movie level. It is not the movie to where the MCU is finally back. Like it's good for its own thing, for what it was trying to be. I think you might enjoy it better than Captain America 4, actually.
Just Captain America 4.
You saw that one, right? Brave New World?
Ah, no.
Oh, you didn't?
I mean, you don't count watch reactions, so.
Ugh, of course, of course, of course.
Anyways, I organized the bone collections, the Beast Club controls. It was so chaotic. I actually organize it in 3 sections. The forearm panels, upper arm panels, or upper arm crap, this, and then inside these you can turn on. Oops, you can turn on each other. Anyway, this is what it looks like. This is when it's not on see-through, which I don't recommend using because it's not pleasant. I don't even know what I'm looking at here, but that's why I added these. So you just turn it off and on, which you need. Some parts have actual names, like the this thing. I'm not gonna pronounce it because I might mess it up. But that's these. Which I need to make it so it rotates. So these, I need to change this. And then when he moves this rotates like that. And it does this somehow. Don't know how it does it, but. And this also kind of rotates, but still don't know how that works. The mesh is a lot cleaner than last time.
Have you ever considered a breakdown?
I've done a breakdown before.
No, I mean like time lapse.
Oh, I would have to record me making the model, which I never did.
Oh, dang it. Well, I mean, technically you kind of did to an extent.
Well, there's streams, but there's gaps in between each stream, so it would be like going from like I'll go a photo real quick. Then take a little minute, but
You're right. Because I watched this guy the other day. I forgot what his channel was, but he did something with um Godzilla.
Yeah.
Not fucking Godzilla. Sorry. What was I just forgot what it was now. God
Okay.
dang it.
Did this one with the model. Yeah.
Yes, he did. He was showing the process of him making it.
They do quite well, but I never really. Plus, it's a year worth of stuff, which I have photos. I have like 2,000 photos of Kongs. Like I could do a kind of breakdown, but it's not really a breakdown. Just going through each version. I did collect photos. I don't have videos of them. God, this takes forever to load. You think with the SSD of a Samsung SSD will be a lot faster, but it isn't. But for example, if I did the stream thing, I don't know if this is correct by the way, but it'll be like going from like this. It'll be a gap to like well, probably won't be to this extent, but it'll be like this to like. If I just give me a second. Why is it okay? Sure, Windows. But the gap will probably be like something bit less extreme. But for example, it will pretty much be like from this to like this kind of gap, where it just wouldn't make sense. And as the model have begotten a lot more. This is awful, by the way. Right, disgraceful. As the model has gotten close to being finished, there's less videos about it, and less. Like the hair hasn't really changed a whole lot. So there's not much on there. So there's not much for me to show. But I'm gonna do a photo version I did before, as you've seen on my channel, which I think it did pretty well, if I remember correctly. 1,000, just under 1,000. But I'll probably do something like this again. It's just photos. Just have
Oh my
photos.
gosh. I'm sorry, just seeing the old Kong compared to the Kong you have now, it's just oh man.
I have a see which one.
I don't know why. I used to think that was like oh shoot. I don't know. I used to like freaking just love the thing so much, and now looking at the Kong you have, now I'm like, what the heck was I even liking a year ago?
Yeah, this is before that started, but this is the one that Dangerful gave us. The buff Kong, like the
that's the big Kong. Oh, I don't think I even ever opened the email for it. It's probably somewhere.
they can make them really beefy for some reason. Oh, it's sorted. Oh, thingy. Yeah. So I could do this, but it has like 2,000 photos worth of stuff, which is might be a beefy video.
Literally beefy.
Yeah. 2,000 photos worth. So I think just under 2,000. Maybe a little way under. Yeah, it's way under. Like 2,000, 1,200.
If you have a date wise, maybe AI could like sort them out for you, but I don't know.
They are in date. I just like for some stuff it's just like a little difference. Like most of the stuff here, will probably just get. I won't do the entire thing because it'd just be a waste. Because there's so much here that is not much of a difference. Like these are just no different at all. There's a lot of duplicates. So I'll probably go through and do like sections where is a difference. Like the first one. I just did like parts that are different. Oh, it's Parkinson's.
Oh wow, red Kong. Oh, it was red for a second. Oh,
Scarking type layer.
Guard Kong.
There's a photo here where I find when I first put V4 on.
Oh, nice. But God dang it, what was I gonna say? It had something to do with GX King Godzilla guy though. Um. Oh my gosh, I can't even catch a break. People are trying to kill me every second.
Just box up.
I'm in a car driving away from these guys.
Well, they see a lot of people kind of when I see people do hair sims for Kong, and I did it as well. But they always kind of really mess up. And it's one of the most important things you have to do. In that video sent me in the group chat with that Kong vs the Shin Godzilla thing. And me
Kong versus Shin Godzilla.
that big like the 20-minute video you sent us of that one dude animation.
Oh, what about it?
I'm saying that when Spider kind of like we're just nitpicking for fun. We actually really I don't think either of us really cared.
Yeah.
But the biggest
Apparently, it wasn't even the actual part 3.
but the biggest thing I saw,
Yeah.
I think it was in Monko's one of his early attempts at doing Kong as well, and mine. This is the biggest thing. It's like Godzilla's dorsals. Is his head crest mohawk thing. If you don't have that, it does not look like Kong. It's really important to get that correct. It's like one of the most important things you need to get correct.
Of course.
Like even this doesn't look like Kong. Mainly because there's no head crest thing on. Or at least not to the extent it should be.
Oh, really did his homework.
Yeah, it's just understanding the coda. Yeah, mostly all these ones have like really either hard to see because it's just like noise, or incorrect and it just doesn't look like Kong at all. So I see I changed it here to extend it. Another thing I also notice a lot with other people's stuff and my stuff, I'm no expert, but with hair,
that's for sure.
oh yeah, but compared to like VFX squares, when you don't have your hair just become a noise, it's very easy to do, but having your hair just become a pile of noise creates, I guess, some in a weird way, creates less detail than it would if you didn't. And there's a clear difference between like you have to kind of balance it between like detail and not detail. I think my older photos have a possibility.
Dang it, Eminem. Was that the photo I think it was?
Don't know, depends.
Him flicking off the camera. Whoa, what the heck? Wait, slow down. Whoa. Oh, bloody hand.
Yeah, took it off though. It doesn't exist anymore.
Whoa. Okay, so go back to that. Those two Kongs. One Kong that looked like this. Yeah. This and the other one. Those one that was just like it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, go. Oh my gosh.
Haircuts.
That is such... Yeah, wow. That's huge upgrade.
Has less volume though. This has way more volume. As a sec here. A lot less volume. This is the thing with like this. It has detail. You can see like detail where it goes like this, but it's not like in your face.
If only mine was able to have those first sims.
It can handle first. It's just like getting it to. You can't get Blender first into it because it doesn't like it. 2017 Kong with all the blood and dirt. Even this one, like you can tell, like look at the head crest. There's not much there, so it just doesn't look like Kong, you know. you know, it does have it. It's just really hard to see. His beard is like his beard is like literally GVK size. It's so small.
Oh yeah. Have you seen Godzilla Guy's interview with Alan Harry, the mocap for Kong Scar King?
I've seen I think the text version of it.
Oh, there's a text version?
Yeah, I think so. Unless it's a different type of interview.
Oh. Well, I heard something else that came from the interview. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, but what I heard was that in the interview, Alan said the reason Scar King was smaller, so he could be more whatchamacallit.
Agile.
It's kind of well, it's not that. It's kind of the reason I've kind of suspected and was just assuming, and it kind of is true. Well, go back. I don't know why it's so funny when the Titans do that.
Double.
Do you think Kong can learn that, actually?
Yeah, it's sign language.
Imagine if he just does that in the next movie. He flicks off Godzilla.
That'd be funny. He can do so. It is sign language, after all.
Gorilla once. I know gorillas in real life. I don't know for sure if they know what it means in real life, but I see them do it. One flicked me off at the zoo, actually. I don't know if he knew what it meant, though, or if he was literally signaling me, telling me to screw off or fuck off.
I think you would kind of understand how the people would react.
I wish I had the video of it still. It was gold. I feel so bad for that gorilla though, because like he was kept all by himself in the zoo. There's no other gorillas in there, just him.
Dang.
Sitting all alone in the corner. I went over, and he flipped me off, and he got stung by a bee also too, and he got mad at that.
I haven't been in the zoo.
I literally saw him. I'm like, bruh. Huh?
So I haven't been in a zoo in a while.
I was excited to go at first, but then after going to one, I realized how depressing it actually is.
Yeah. I mean, there's some zoos that are actually good though. Like they.
Oh, I'm not saying they're all bad.
No,
I'm not saying all of them are bad. It's just some of the ones I've been to just doesn't look like they're getting the best care.
No.
And that gorilla was definitely depressed about something. Oh, that's awesome render.
I think I've seen a clip of it though, of that dude who did the Kong animation, the Kong stuff. Could be wrong.
What?
Was he in his house?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about Action Team?
This dude.
Titan. He's built. And
who is this?
It's the Kong guy who done Kong.
Oh, I didn't watch the actual interview itself. I said.
Oh. This one just goes into
said,
like you know, like in the I guess I could just play it.
he's smart enough to understand, you know, that when he has to fight, you know, his hands come up, and he gets ready to kind of grab things and punch things and swing the axe. You know, and there's a wonderful moment in GXK after he's been blasted by Shimo and he's got all that horrible frostbite on his arm, and he gets cornered in the canyon, and he's hoping that the One Eye and the rest of the apes will trigger the rocks, but he knows that he may have to square up and fight some dudes. Like, you see him bring his leading hand up, but because his backhand is so injured, it doesn't work as well. But he still knows he has to do that. Like, he still has to bring that hand up for it to be. He doesn't just leave it hanging by his side and, you know, square up with one hand. He's like, no, I gotta. So yeah, there are very humanesque, much more human movement styles for Kong versus previous apes in like Titan games. You know, even.
Yeah.
So is this why? Maybe this could explain why he walks more like a human in GXK than GBK.
Oh, I hope not, because it just doesn't make sense and kind of takes away from just not being a human, you know.
Well, I mean, at the same time, when Kong starts to hang with one more, wouldn't it make sense for an animal to start intimidating it a bit?
Well, it comes down to the fact that I don't think his body is. Well, I mean, I guess he is because he stands up to it anyways. But I feel like,
Well, he's
yeah,
Kong.
but I think there should definitely be a line of where it should. GVK Kong walks like a human, but it had the bit of the ape kind of awkwardness. And he didn't sway his arms like I just didn't do that all the time in GXK either. But GVK Kong just had more of the ape-ish walking.
I see.
I don't know if it's because like the Duke couldn't do it at the time. He was having some fucking problems, or if they just couldn't be asked going in and fixing. I don't know. But he's definitely because Kong is more like he's really like chest out kind of, and his shoulders can go up and down, not forward and back as like human. But he had a bit of like the arm sway in GVK, but GSK is just full on like human, which I find annoying. It's a little thing I hate about GXK. It just kind of takes away from its character, I think. Because I don't know if it's because like he just didn't have sorry, they didn't have the time because there's a lot more Kong than the last time.
Maybe. I mean, to be fair, I mean, maybe because Kong has a lot more screen time now, and because he has a lot more screen time, and they also didn't have a lot of time, like GBK, because GBK they had a extra time.
Yeah. See, it doesn't really sway his arms; they're quite still, and when he hits the ground, his body goes kind of like that way. Where GSK is a lot more human. So I think it's just unnecessary stuff they're just making. And I get like there's obviously more to do, but it's your main character, you gotta like put most effort to that.
True.
Like, there's some scenes that are worse, and I get why, because obviously it's like this scene isn't too bad, it's still, but it's just the arm sway. See, it was a lot more. But isn't as bad. But then like the Egypt part where he walks across Egypt, understanding it's obviously a short shot and he's nowhere near the camera, and he walks a lot more human, but they still should have made it a little less.
What if you remake the scenes where he walks like a human and make him walk more like a gorilla? I mean, ape.
The issue
But
is,
gorilla too. Why not?
and actually funny because Spano said it to me as well. This is the issue, right? And this is a thing with animating. When you animate something, you'd animate the character, not literally just like moving the character. That's easy, but animating the personality. Now the issue with this, and I'm gonna say this, animating Kong's actual walk cycle from GVK is really hard. And I'm gonna say it's probably harder than Godzilla's. Because Godzilla's is pretty easy. Animating Kong in any way, it's like 10 times harder than Godzilla. So
yeah, actually, yeah.
Even just his walking is 10 times harder. Because it's a very thin, fine line of humanoid human walking and ape walking. It's a very fine line. If you go too far, it's too wrong. Go too far, the other side is too wrong. Go too little, wrong. It's really hard to get it exactly like that. So animating it for longer than 10 seconds or for 3 seconds is incredibly hard. Because when you animate, you naturally just go for like big movements. Right? Sorry. Same reason like when you see like stuff sliding. Like with humans, like in real life, you put your hand on your table and slide it, it's natural. But like say with Kong and the fucking lizard thing that stole his food, his hand slid and it looks weird. Even though sliding, your hand can slide and stuff. But when Dog, whatever his fucking actual name is, was seeing Kong's food, his hand was sliding up and down the warthog, which would happen because obviously you're losing grip. But because this 3D, you don't really think of sliding as much. That's just one of the issues. So like when you're animating, you just kind of go for big movements. So really over the top swaying of the shoulders, and that's the issue of like learning how to animate. So to not do that. I remember animating Kong's walk cycle a while ago, and it was really human. It's just hard to animate that kind of stuff. Though I do plan on animating Kong walk anyway, because I'm gonna do a few scenes. Depends how it goes. The first scene I'm gonna make for the showcase, I guess, of Kong, is him. Well, I have two ideas actually, and this is kind of what I want to ask you, Gabe. For the showcase of these models, of the V2s, there's two ideas which could go down. One is a kind of like, guess, kind of echoes showdown of Godzilla and Kong fighting in Hong Kong or some city. But they never fight, by the way, just kind of cuts off for the fight because way too much effort. There's that where like they do the ground beat, they avoid each other, they charge at each other, and then they cut off. Or the other one was having the GXK opening soundtrack, the Welcome to My World song, and have like kind of like a morning routine, I guess, of Kong and Godzilla waking up.
Okay, this is a bit of a hard pick, not gonna lie, but if these two ideas seem good for different things. The first one with Hong Kong seems more like as if you're gonna show off your GVK versions of the models. But for the second one, since in GXK both of them pretty much have a morning routine now, that could work better for the GXK ones probably.
Yeah, I mean the Hong Kong fight wasn't relative to like GVK. It's just Hong Kong was cool with the lights. It makes it easier to light the
Oh yeah,
cowardice.
I know. It's just that when you think of, it's just that like when you think about the MonsterVerse and you think about Hong Kong, what designs are you gonna think of Godzilla and Kong? You're not gonna be thinking of Evolve. You're not gonna be thinking about the Beast Glove.
I just think Kong and Godzilla when I hear Hong Kong.
I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. But both are good ideas, though. I like them.
But the other idea
like
I had, which this other idea will be 10 times harder than both of them combined, but it doesn't really include Godzilla. I haven't thought of Godzilla yet. Which was, I don't know if I can show it on stream.
Of course not.
I have to reach it though, probably. But as I've showed you this before, but I'll show you again anyways. And it will be harder because there's actually fighting in it. But it's Kong, it's not really related to Godzilla yet. I haven't thought of Godzilla's. But will be this. Just something like this with Kong. Kind of a really basic idea. Of like Kong and other apes. Him like tracking down other titans, whatever you want to say. But only from this.
Other apes tracking other titans?
No, just him fighting other things. Other apes or other titans. It's just him fighting others. But as for this, you don't see Kong at all. As a showcase video, when you don't see Kong, it's not really a showcase. Because he's literally hidden.
No, you don't have Godzilla, and you're not even showing Kong. Like, I don't know.
Well, Godzilla wouldn't be a
Maybe
part
that
of the
works
idea.
better as, like, a snack, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Godzilla wasn't part of the idea. Godzilla would have his different own type of thing. I guess in showcase
if you're trying to
wise.
showcase a model.
Yeah. Well, if we're going by showcase wise, I guess I'll just do the Awakening because they're in shot all the time.
You want to? Yeah, it shows them, of course. Well, how about this? You show them waking up, and then it cuts to them at night about to fight in Hong Kong. Or how about this? They wake up, they start leaving the area, and then when it cuts back, where they're going to is they're going to meet Hong Kong and they're going to fight each other. You know, it's on a little mini plot. They wake up, they're gonna go fight each other.
True, but I don't want to make a 10-minute animation.
I mean, it wouldn't have to be 10 minutes, but
No, I just said a random number. But I want to make
like
it
they're
like
about to,
too long, just literally just Kong waking up, walking down a river. Probably not, because that requires water sims. Walking somewhere.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, but it's water sims. Water sims
Maybe
is
make him scratch his butt.
not good at that. The only thing I was gonna do the part where he goes under like the waterfall in the GVK thing, but then I realized I have to make a secondary hair groom just for the water effect.
It's what?
If I was gonna like, because I was gonna just remake the GVK opening scene with Kong, just that. That's the original plan. But then I realized afterwards that I would have to just remake or like make a secondary hair groom, a secondary hair particle system that's all like clumped up and like kind of not as puffed down, puffed up, more puff, like more. Just a secondary hair system for the fact when he's wet. Because that's how they do it, by the way. In movies, they have like two hair systems, one for dry hair, one for wet hair. And they can just switch between them when they get wet. It's like an actual
So
full-on thing.
would you ever give it a chance to try or not?
The issue really comes down to the fact of obviously rendering and just the water effect. Because I have an add-on which costs $80, which can make can make waterfalls look half decent. But I need to check how it works with models. Godzilla's render will be easy though. Godzilla's easy to render. These just depends how long it is though. But use a render farm though. Because I want to not just like, if I have both of them in the same scene, it'll just kind of take away from both of them. So have them in a separate scene, not related to each other, would give them both the most time, I guess. It's because it costs less than rendering. I don't do big renders, because if they have both models rendering the same scene, it'll just make it 10 times harder to render them. So both of them separate scenes, I can make both quite long.
What if you render one at a time? Like one scene has Kong and the other one has Godzilla in the render, then you just mask them together.
But then that will be a lot more effort for something that's not being paid to do though. As it comes down to it, like Moose recently said to me like, oh, you can render them different layers and add them all in and Photoshop, and it's like that's a lot of effort.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I said to him, this exactly said it's a lot of effort for something you're not getting paid for to do. Like you're not getting paid for the renders, so why put all that effort? When I do a render, I just click render, and if it turns out shit, don't give a fuck. Turns out shit, oh fucking well, I'm gonna just send it off anyways. I'm not getting paid to make the render. So this is awful, like downright awful, and there's something actually wrong. Like if I render Kong but I didn't turn off the hair cards, I'll have to go and render it. But like, if the lighting is off or the fog's a bit too, it's like don't give a shit. I'm not getting paid for the render. That's what I said to him. I was like, you're not getting paid for the render. Why going through all this effort? That's why I'm probably just gonna end up buying a render farm or probably get King Kong to it. So I ain't rendering.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh. I can understand why though. It's a lot of space, memory, time, yada yada.
Well, it comes down to the fact that my PC had to work twice as much. It'll probably take up more electricity, cost me more to bill-wise. And then I can't use my PC for a few days. And even then, one PC compared to like 2 or 3 is a lot faster when there's 3 PCs working together. Just buying a render farm would. I was gonna upgrade my PC. Then realised there's no fucking point. I can just get a render farm, which will be 10 times more efficient. So that's what movies do. They don't have one PC. They have like 10,000 PCs all rendering at the same time.
How many PCs does he have?
Who?
Moose.
He has one.
Oh.
I'm saying movie studios have like 10,000 PCs. Of the top range, the best PCs, and they're all rendering one thing. Like if you and me both have like me and you put both PC together and form as one, pretty much, and rendered a scene both PCs rendering the same scene, it would be done twice as fast, maybe 3 times faster than my PC did it.
This makes me want to get another PC now just to do that.
I know how that works, how you set it up, but you can set it up.
Also, it's one of those. That's also one of these that usually turns me off in Blender is the red times. So maybe at a computer get that fast.
Well, my issue, I don't mind render times. I mean, they're annoying, but it's the fact that it just takes electricity, and also I just can't use my PC. I don't mind it rendering in the background if I can use it, but if it's doing heavy scenes, like heavy scenes, I have to turn off every app, and I can't have any app open because it's just got to use all the memory possible. Just a big issue when you want to do stuff on your PC. So I literally just, that's my issue, so I might just try and find a render farm. Though, some of the farms cost a lot. I had this one that I found I was going to use, I thought it was good. It had an add-on, you could just use it in Blender. Until I saw the price tag, it was $15,000 per month. That's the cheapest, by the way. 15, not 15,000, 1,500, sorry, 1,500. So $1,500 US dollars per month for this render farm. Just insane.
Dang. That's makes me want to get more.
Yeah. So I have to find one that's half decent. Or just buy the PC and just fucking somehow render farm both of them, but I don't think you can. Or know how to.
Is your PC? Oh wait, no, never mind.
I've not bought a new PC. This is the thing like with Jake when he wants to do renders. He will have shit quality than good quality because the render times take too long. This is the issue with most people that just don't want to render or spend the time rendering stuff because it takes too long.
Dang, bro, called me out instantly.
That's everyone, myself included. Because it just takes too long and your PCs are unable to be used. Like 20 minutes for a photo, not a big deal because it doesn't take that much memory. It's only 1 frame. But then you add on like a minute, 2 minutes. Like if I did a full scene up with the forest and Kong and the beast love and Godzilla, it'll probably be like 10 minutes per frame. Now times that by 250 frames, you have like a week or so of rendering. And this is the problem when you're having like higher quality photos, high quality models with high quality. This is the whole thing though. If you have a high quality, for example, if I use my Kong, right, and then I put next to him, PS fucking 4, 2014 or something, they won't match because the quality difference is too great. Or if I get the evolved model of mine and Kong, then put them in a fucking SFM scene, doesn't match. So anytime you get a good model, gonna match with another good model, or get 2 good models, gonna match it with a good scene, and that just adds on more and more stuff. So it equals more and more render times. And that's the biggest issue. If I use original Warzone Kong with shit normal, shit waypoints, the bars are lower. It means I can use less good stuff. Then you go into VFX Grace models, they're literally the top of the top, but you can't get better than that. Definitely need to get top of the top scenes to match the top of top models. So then, but then a lot of models now, my Kong's on there. Like my Kong, every VFX Grace model, Owen Cullen's models. That's only 3 I can remember now. All of them are not the most. When you're rendering the lower VRAM you use, the faster it goes. My Kong takes, I think, like 4 GB. I could be wrong, but I think Owen's Kevin 314 takes a level 4 sculpt takes like, I think, 6. And the VFX, like the VFX Grace cat model which I was using, takes about 10 GB. Not much room for scenes. So most models now don't really and there's trade-offs. Obviously, if you don't have good models, you need to have a trade-off. But not all people want good quality models. People just want performance. It makes sense because of the fact that
it's like there's different. How do I explain this? Yeah, some people want either want it to run better or have it look better. I used to be the kind of person to where it was looks, but then I switched to like performance, and now I'm back to where it's like I need freaking both. Like this.
yeah, optimization's a big thing. So, like the Kong I posted on CG Trade, the public one, compare that to this Kong. This Kong I tested, by the way, with the beat stuff. Well, I don't know about now, but a couple of days ago, I tested it, and it's like 30 seconds faster, and it's 10 times more quality, while being better performance. It's all about optimization. Like this Kong, and obviously again, there's trade-offs. If you want hair sims, guess what? Hair sims going to take a longer, or hair particles are going to take longer to render. That's a trade-off. So there's trade-offs to everything. Not a lot of people know that, apparently, because people like kick off when the model is fucking 10 seconds per frame. So, but the issue is, not a lot of models have optimization. And optimization goes down to textures, goes down to rigging, weight paints, the modifiers. If I have like Kong, like this model here, yes, has a lot more bone shapes. It's kind of hard to render. Has more bones. Has overall more quality. But when you're posing, it isn't on like 10 frames per second. Because it doesn't have 20 fucking million modifiers and all that. I tried my Kong model recently, the old one. Actually, let's see if you can see the difference. You probably can't because it's hard to see. But I'm gonna change my thing to 60 FPS, and then I'm gonna use both models. You're probably hard to see. I'll do it this way as well. See, it's 25 on the stream, by the way. It's obviously it'll be a bit low, but 25 FPS. I can track in unlimited, so or 240. It's 30 frames per second. Not the worst, not the best. But if I move the model, it's smooth. It respawns quickly. Not really much lag. But if I use on the same Blender, all that, the same model, but the one I posted, well, isn't the most optimized. It's awful. Not nice. This one, I was on the 25 frames per second. Either way, this one is a lot more jaggy. You know, it's an issue. Especially put like the glove on. Can kind of see the difference here?
A little bit, yeah. That's like it's like slower.
A lot slower. If I add the V5, by the way, has more polygons and more objects. If I put V5 on, it's literally no difference. Things like this, no, same thing. It's probably hard to see on stream and on stream, but this is a lot more. This is like as smooth as it is without the glove, as this is with the glove. This is a V4, which is a lot less demanding too, and it's a lot slower. Of a couple key facts. One, because every single part of this has a fucking modifier, and like this, and also has like a shit ton of this. For example, if I just delete like all of this, in theory, this should make it a lot faster. Can I please? Yeah, it's not as much as you think it is, but it's a lot. It's a little bit more faster. As I think because it's way painted too. Because Blend doesn't like doesn't like that.
What's the slowest Godzilla you have?
I don't think any of them are really slow. The slowest model I ever tested though was a Mechagodzilla model.
Well, I mean, that's not really Godzilla himself, but okay, interesting.
I said I don't know. There's no
How about
models.
Godzilla himself?
Yeah, there's no. Unless you be done with it and just turn on the sculpt, then there's every model. But outside of that, there's nothing really. No Godzilla models I use are actually that demanding when not have sculpt on. Because the models are not that intense. If I go to Owen Cadden, because it's the first one I saw, the model itself isn't demanding when you pose on it. No, when you don't have the sculpt on. If I hate this model. This model's big, but it's smooth.
Because it's 2014, I get it.
No, because of the sale. I'll show you ready.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, tell me, does your shoulder pull your entire fucking neck down and your entire half your fucking front move with it? Tell me this, when you move your upper arm, does it do this to your fucking body? No, it fucking doesn't. Tell me this, when you move your finger upwards as far as it can go, does it do this to your fucking palm? It does not. By the way, just so you know, my Kong model, when you do that, doesn't do that. Just what it does in real life. Oh, when you move the fucking arm, ready for this? It doesn't move your entire fucking body with it. When you move the shoulder, ready for this? Oh my god, bro, it's like you can. It's almost like you can weight paint.
I don't really know what to say about it. Maybe Godzilla's built different. I don't know.
What? Breaking his high
Other
wrist?
than that, it's... Oh, man.
No, I didn't know he evolved to break his wrist when he moves his fucking thing. Look at this.
Evolved to make it for...
His finger should cut off here, not there. Why is it down there? It makes no sense. You wanna see something else that's fucking annoying me? Firstly, this bump is really annoying. But when you move this, guess what?
I've seen that happen on other Godzillas. That reminds me of Evolve. Like, go do it again all the way up. I don't know why, it reminds me of Evolved.
Evolves this thing. That's
Like
evolves.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know how to explain, but it's, yeah.
So the reason I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure this is just Rigify, and Rigify sucks. You can't really edit. You can edit the weight paints, but it's such a pain in the ass. Also, I hate Rigify. It's so lazy. Oh yeah, because when you move the fucking shoulder inwards, it breaks your entire. Oh, sorry, when you move your arm, it breaks your entire fucking rib cage. Damn, I didn't know you could do that.
Egg. That's creepy.
I hate this on pulse. VFX Grace has it. This like squishy effect has. It's so annoying. I hate it. You see what I mean? Like the squishy effect is.
Oh, what the heck? I just saw something happen with his eye when you moved it up. Oh my gosh, yeah,
it fucking breaks.
Oh! What happens if you turn on the texture when you do that?
Joke's
Oh
on you.
gosh. He's turning.
Just this is all 4K textures, it's not even like 8K. By the way, I'm gonna just say something, and this is just me kind of just saying truth. Owen Kellen's textures are not 4K. They are upscaled. Sorry, AI upscaled textures, not 4K, not native 4K. You know how bad it is? Like how bad upscaled it is? Owen Kellen's supposedly 8K textures are worse than the unedited, official, by the way, from the game itself, Warzone textures. It's worse quality than that. That's how bad. That's how like low quality that shit is. It is literally worse quality than the unedited, official, from the game textures. Use bloody upscale. It wasn't even good upscale either. It was crap upscale. Apologies. There's good and bad versions. Like you can get really like shitty like what do you call it? For the word now. Like some people games have like good. Some games have like good 2K textures. Some games have bad 2K textures. Or bad 4K and good 4K. Depends how it is. But these are the textures. There's like I said.
Ooh, gosh, it looks so stretchy.
I don't know why it stretches. It's kind of dumb. I guess it's trying to like auto correct itself, but it just doesn't really work. I don't think it's real. I think it's just his own.
Back in the game for a moment.
Apparently he fixed the stretching on the model, but he didn't. I don't know why, but Warzone Godzilla has this weird problem where it has like a weird dark spot on his membrane.
Maybe he has rotten gums somewhere.
It's just this weird like texture thing he has. One thing I will say though, I like the like arm twist he has. It's nice. Doesn't fucking break like my common one does. I think I see a lot of people do this, or when they have like an arm twist, they like do this with it. It's just not what you meant to do. You can't rotate your. I guess this all kind of automatically corrects itself. But if you do this, more natural. I don't hate the rig, it just has bad weight pains. Bad weight pains.
Oh, great. I have the song stuck in my head. Welcome to my world. Am I stuck in my head now?
This is a good song.
Welcome to my world. It is. I don't know how I can make it fit with Godzilla since Kong's more peaceful than him, but I don't know.
Simple, just add Godzilla to it.
Well, it's gotta fit right too.
True.
I mean, it kind of fits with Kong a bit more, in a way. I don't know how to explain.
Because it was used at the start with Kong.
Yeah. Skirt. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch my skin in and show you. I'm gonna switch to your favorite skin.
I doubt it's my favorite skin.
Oh. Actually, you hate the skin, but you take it over Godzilla, of course.
Was it Kong?
Maybe.
So yes.
Yeah, it's Kong.
Dang.
How do I? Oh wait, that's how. Trying to take out the backpack thing so it's nothing on him. Okay.
Ish.
All right, I'm about to record it. Just this here. How? I'm tempted to get this emote,
Which one?
and I can have it too. I can afford it too. I'm about to send it right now.
Oh, okay.
But I can imagine Kong doing this. It's sending. Fuck. Come on, send.
TikTok.
All right, switching back to Godzilla now, so I don't forget. 1 second.